Hi guys, thank you for joining Sammy and I for some Tuesday grounding, practice. So today what you're going to need is, I've got this down below. It's the Today I Feel Positively. It's a word sheet. So I've got that in the description box down below. You can go ahead and download that and print it out. So you'll need that, and you'll want your essential oils if you use them, and maybe some crayons to have around. You'll want your journal because we're going to write, or you can have a pad of paper, so whatever works the best for you. And if you have your How Do You Feel Today sheet, you can use that as well. I'll put that in the description box. And then an anchoring thing. I'm going to use my smooth stone as an anchor just to have around. We're not necessarily going to use it today, or you can have like a fidget widget, that sort of thing too. So today what we're going to talk about is negative self-talk, and then getting rid of that negative self-talk. So this exercise is called Even Though, Nevertheless. So let's see. You can actually look at the How Do You Feel Today sheet, or you may have enough words in your brain already, and looking at the negatives, like okay, so even though I feel frustrated, nevertheless I am genuine. So I'm looking at the paper with all of the words. This might take you a while to do, but this is a great practice to do throughout the day, throughout the week. Maybe do this once a day, or maybe you've had like something's triggering. Let's see, what triggered me this morning? Oh, this morning I woke up very tired, very adrenal, and so sometimes that makes me feel like a failure when my body's not working the way that I want it to work. So even though I feel like a failure or exhausted, my body's exhausted, nevertheless, I'm still strong. So going through it like that. So go ahead and you write down your even though, and just use a practice one for right now, just to get this in your neural pathway, just to we do this once, and then you keep doing it, and you're building your neural pathways. So even though, and then your external thought, your negative or external thought, nevertheless, and then it's a statement of worth, or of self-appreciation or self-love. So that's our even though and nevertheless exercise, and practice that this week. And then we have, this is something that we use in the Passionate Hearts Ministry, and it's there's like 10 pages of this, and it's called The Truth About Me, and we're going to just do 3 of them today. And I will get my scripture verses out. So the truth about me, and these are the 3. Go ahead and write these down. You're going to write your name. So you can write the truth about me, write your name on one line, and then next to your name is able. Philippians 4:13. And then the next line, write your name, is adequate. 2 Corinthians 3:5. And then one more, take it down, write your name, is not ashamed. 2 Timothy 1:12. So you've got that written down. So the truth about me, Mindy is able, and then Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through him who gives me strength. And then go ahead and look that up, and you can write it underneath. I should have said take 2 spaces in between your name. You can go ahead and do it, or you can do it at the bottom. So again, Mindy is able. I can do all things through him who gives me strength. Mindy is adequate. Not that we are competent in ourselves to claim anything for ourselves, but our competence comes from God. So our competence doesn't come from inside of us or who we are. Our competence comes from God and who He made us to be. So Mindy is adequate and competent, and God has made me to be that way. And then Mindy is not ashamed. 2 Timothy 1:12, this is why I am suffering as I am. Yet this is no cause for shame, because I know whom I have believed and am convinced that He is able to guard what I have entrusted to Him until that day. This is why I am suffering as I am. Yet this is no cause for shame, because I know whom I have believed and am convinced that He is able to guard what I have entrusted to Him until that day. So there is no shame. Mindy is not ashamed. And there's multiple verses for these things, but these are the ones that come with those worksheets. And so this is a good exercise for you to do for this week too. Maybe look at this every day, changing those negative thoughts of I don't know what your core negative thought is. Not enough, failure, too much. Think about what your negative core thought is, and then go there, and then do the even though and the nevertheless, and then like put that stamp on it with biblical truth of you are able, you are adequate, and you are not ashamed. So there's some good exercises for you to do this week today. And then today I feel positively, this is just a really good word sheet that you could use in your even though and nevertheless practice. So I encourage you, maybe in your journal or your like papers that you're using, if you've got a notebook, maybe put 6 pages aside and then do like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So take a day for each of those, or take a page for each of your days, and then write out even though and then nevertheless on each of those pages. And then when you get there, so tomorrow, even though whatever's going on with you in the evening, in the morning, whenever, nevertheless, and go ahead and look at these positive words. And some of them are like, they're amazing. I need to have this around so I can use different words other than good, nice, happy. So go ahead and download this. And I encourage you today, totally forgot to do our grounding with our oil. So let's go ahead and do that right now. I was just excited about our little practice today. So go ahead and grab your oil if you would like, if it's available to you. And again, you don't have to use essential oil. You can use olive oil, you can use coconut oil, you can use whatever oil feels best for you, or you can use lotion. That will work too. And then maybe putting a little bit on each foot, and we'll give ourselves that nice foot massage just to begin to ground, to begin to bring ourselves. But we kind of actually did that with our practice, with the truth about me and our even though and nevertheless. But let's go ahead and go to our toes and the ball of our foot, and then take it back to the arch, and then back to that heel, and up that shin and calf. Again, it's just a quick like pick me up, a quick wake me up, a quick checking in with yourself and making sure, yeah, I'm still here. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Taking that to the ball of the foot, toes, and then to the arch. And good Sammy, he's doing such a good job right here. And then back to that heel. And then that ankle and up that shin and calf. I'm not outside today because I missed my window of sunshine this morning when I was running with the dogs. We ran into a snake. We actually didn't run into it. I saw it, and then we ran around it. So it took a little bit longer our run this morning, so I missed my sunshine window outside. So that's why we're inside, and I'm doing this before I teach a yoga class. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of breathing before I let you go. So maybe sitting it up nice and tall. Let's shrug our shoulders up to our ears, and then release this down. And again, let's shrug this up and release this down. And again, shrug this up and release this down, and one more, shrug this up and release this down. Drop our chin to chest, and then take our eyes to sky. Chin to chest, and eyes to sky, and chin to chest, and eyes to sky. Looking over to one side, imagine that we can take our chin all the way over shoulder. Bring this to center, other side, chin all the way over shoulder, back to center. Let's inhale, let's do 6 inhale, hold for 7, exhale 8. So let's inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now that is a really good grounding breath because we're having to think, we're having to stop ourselves, we're having to think, we're having to become present with the counts of the breath and holding it. And as you're holding it, you can almost imagine your lungs holding onto that. And then when you're exhaling up for so long, you're having to think about your abdominals, your body pushing that air out. So let's do one more of those long breaths. Let's inhale it for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Thank you guys for joining me today. I hope that your Tuesday has been going well. I hope, or if this is not a Tuesday for you, I hope that your day is going well. I hope that you are able to center, to balance, to process. Remember that you are seen, that you are heard, you are important, you are valuable, you have a voice, and you have a choice. You can't control what others say or do, but you can control how you respond. You can control how you choose to respond, and you can control the information you choose to take in and those you choose to surround yourself with. So be blessed, be safe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye. Bye, Sammy.